Hello everyone, my name is Lance90 and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. So read us another book here real quick. Leveled up our reading skill. Hopefully that'll make it easier. On Old Father Czech, many centuries ere it came to be that the Ovoid Czech lived in the distant lands of the Croats. Bethinking the great lack of land for his people, he resolved to set forth from his native country. There, with convening a large congress, he made offerings to the gods, parted ways with the beloved country of his birth, and set off towards the west in search of new lands, women, children, and elderly on foot and welcome, their livestock, property in tow. The entire nation followed his great leader. It was many weeks since they reached the country, one hitherto unknown. But lo, the people of this land spoke in a tongue that was not deaf to their ears, and they persevered. Proceeding farther, they reached a place where the inhabitants were dressed only in fur and hirsute appearances, and blocked their path with arms in their hands. And thus they continued onwards, deep through the dense, untamed forest, through swamp and brush, until they came to a mountain called Rip, which rose imposingly above the surrounding plain. The entire nation, being fatigued by the exertion of his great journey, dispersed and surrounded the mountain for to regain their strength. Therewith Czech himself ascended the mountains, surveying the land from the heights. He beheld fertile lowlands and forests, a wealth of waters and grazing lean land. On the morn, with him ascended the mountain with a great abundance of his people, and upon holding that which he too had seen, their hearts sang out. Thus spoke Vivoy Czech. Henceforth we shall not be in want, for we have found the land that we once sought. Behold, this is the promised land, one of milk and honey, and pregnant with beasts of the hunt. Here we shall find a great abundance, and here we shall find protection from our enemy. But lacks name, what say you? How shall we call this great place? In response, all stood as one and let out unison of voices. May it share your name. And to the ground they did fall, kissing the soil of their new country, which is henceforth borne the name Czech. He's done it. He can read. Alright, let's think. We can use the alchemy bench now, because we can read. I think the only things we know how to make right now, though, is Savior Snap, so we'll have to find recipes. Let's see, there's a oh, that's an unexplored place. Someone right there, though, gonna give an activity. I must have explored these in my last playthrough, not this one. Easy to forget that I pushed through pretty quick in this one. Oops. Go way out the other way. Tanner. Oh wait, can I buy stuff from the tanner? I just assumed that they were... Maybe you could only sell hides to them. But maybe you can get... Okay, yeah, you can only get hides from... I was wondering if maybe they sold the leather jerkins that we've been looking for before. Not that it matters, we have a plate cuirass now. This was the other place. I think this is just a camp of some sort. Oh no, this is a bathhouse actually. See the activity giver? No, it's someone else, huh?
Hey, you there. Are you going to hang around here gaping like a stuffed squirrel all day and night? If you can't pay for a bath, clear off.
You'll end up cross-eyed for life.
God save. What can I do for you?
Well, you wouldn't want to be looking like
Fight for coin? Oh, didn't know this was part of it.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
All right, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating two other regular brawlers, Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet.
Why shouldn't I have a good look?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Right. Find someone else. I guess we have to find them separately. Do that one, huh? Looks like the Tanner had a quest though, actually. Which I noticed that before, but for some reason I forgot about it. But maybe too late. They might be. Private area. Oh, it's actually not here. It's by the mill. Oh, it's just our guy. Never mind. Yeah, it'd be like stealing missions and stuff. I don't really want to do that.
What? Show yourself. What in a...
What are you concerned about? I'm just riding a horse. They get weirded out, I guess, at nighttime. I don't have a torch in my inventory. Hold on, there's one quest I don't want to do right now, but I think it might be this guy. Maybe this is the guy that we're supposed to fight.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
He's got shit all over him.
How does life in Ratai suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it. Same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
People are black.
I noticed some of the Skalitz men look like they've been in the wars. Has something happened here?
There's a local brawler who takes on all comers for bets. If you beat him, you get some silver. If you lose, you have to do his job for him.
Oh, I'll have to look into that. How are you coping?
As well as we can, Henry. You can be glad Sir Radzig took you into his service. I hear you even go hunting with Lord Capon.
I've been once. And I don't think it'll be happening again anytime soon.
Ah, it's a shame. Because I was going to ask a favor of you. I'm sure you know there's a lot of hungry mouths here, so I thought you might be able to help.
You don't.
No, I'm not such a great hunter that I could feed all the refugees.
No, that's not what I meant. It's the townspeople here who have a taste for game. They want to live like the nobility, see? A few of the burghers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the woods. They promised us supplies in exchange. Flour, lard, eggs, and the like. But we can't afford to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. If one of ours got caught in the woods, they'd hang him from the nearest tree. But I was thinking, you're in Sir Radzik's garrison, and you go hunting with Sir Hans. You could help us.
Well, I got away with brawling with Laura Capon, so I don't suppose they'll string me up for a few hares.
Great, Henry. I really appreciate it. The local tailor was asking me about getting some hares to put on a feast for a visiting merchant.
All right, I'll bring you something.
Thank you. You'll be saving us from starvation.
Got some hairs. I don't know if I want to go to the same place or if we can just go somewhere closer. Ugh. Blech.
Poor wretch. Sigismund and his
Wonder how much we need. Go to the forest back there. This one might not be the easiest to see in though. But that's what game mode on my monitor is for. Turn it over now, game mode. Now I can see everything! It's like turning on night vision goggles. The harvest kind of looked like it was, but this was the executioner's house. This way, I think there was stuff in this field. Not sure if you have to be in like specific places to find hares or if they spawn anywhere that's like wild. So I guess we'll find out. Not like off the edge of the map, is it? Nope. Surprisingly not. Mushrooms really stand out now. One of the mods I installed makes it so collectibles are easier to see. Or gatherable plants are easier to see. I don't know which ones we need though to make good stuff. I think it's some kind of berry that you need for the savior snaps, which is the only thing we know how to make right now. I'll have to find some recipes now that we can read. Might not be any hair out here. Don't understand why there wouldn't be, but certainly is looking like there's not, huh? Man, you guys can't see anything. And this is with the gamma cranked up. I don't really want to crank the gamma up anymore because it messes with my my base monitor settings. This tree looks like it has like an outline, like it's a Borderlands tree. Looks like it does, really. Well, these look like a thing. Ooh, we need these. I think this is the other one that... Oh yeah, the other mod I have is like quick harvesting. Actually, it looks like I just ended up with first-person harvesting. There's one that was supposed to pick it instantly with no animation, but I thought that was the one I grabbed, but it doesn't really seem like it. Looks like it takes close to the same amount of time. Maybe if I put this away, it'll be a little faster. Nah. Still, at least I found some. Also, don't know if hair only come out at a certain time. They might only come out during the day. I think it's belladonna and nettle that you need for savior snaps. Which we don't exactly need anymore, but it's the only thing we know how to make. Maybe I can make them and just sell them. Okay, I'll save the rest of this for some other time. Looks like a steep drop. Found a thing, huh? Oh, this is all just sitting here? A little weird. If that sets a quest chain going. I can't even see in there, even with my supervision on. I am not seeing any hair. Oh my god, you guys can't see shit. Apologize. I really don't want to fuck with my settings anymore. Some nettle. I did pick a bunch of it, so I don't really know where I can find more easily. I don't know how often things respawn. So hopefully we can mess around with crafting in the next episode. These. Mint. I saw someone moving down there. Where we end up? Closer to town than I thought. I thought we were pretty far out. Not much out here, huh? don't know if it's just the place or if it's the time of day. What might be stopping the surprise, this is an interesting sight. Not sure what's stopping the rabbits from spawning. Or was it that we hunted before? Was it up here? I don't remember where we hunted at. I think it was up in here somewhere. Which is weird because I didn't really remember being up that way when I went this way, but... Oh, there's a person. May just be a traveler. Seems like it. I better check though. Maybe he's someone important. There. We're steeper into the forest here. Maybe we're just not deep enough. We're just having some trouble getting up that hill. Now we're in Rat-High Woods. Maybe that'll be enough to get me. Maybe I have to be in a woods to get the hares to spawn. Or they may just only be out at night or daytime.
I should turn back before Sir Radzig starts thinking I ran off.
Just be the edge of the map, huh? Yeah. I'm guessing they must be a time of day thing. But maybe it's location as well. Let's just go back to the mill. Henry and his panting. We're working late. I wonder if they don't adjust for
God be with you, Henry.
quick traveling. Hope I actually don't have to sit. There's actually a sleep and save option. No, I bet that didn't. I think that used to not be there. That got added in. Get rested up here. Comfort of 50%, what? I thought this bed was pretty good, why is that 50%? Wonder if it's my armor. Might be my armor. I'm still curious if you can get your own house and stuff in this game. Right. Actually try the thing with Teresa now if you wished. It's early enough. How hungry are we? We're hungry enough to eat. Gotta like that there's pots to eat from just hanging around everywhere. Let's see, where else can I try to shoot some hair at? Till Teresa wakes up. Has to be between noon. Ooh. A ton of time. Let's see. We'll go across the river. Try not to stray too far though, hopefully. We will wake up soon. Keep my eye out for anything. Look for a while. Let's see. Doing a lot of wandering, huh? In game mode anymore. It looks interesting. And maybe I can only go those certain areas, huh? Here we are. Alright, now we head back. Sure we're clean.
God be with you, Henry.
Seems like she's awake. But we're out of time for this video. Hope you all enjoyed and have a good day.